A very good evening to the IATA team, the esteemed panel of judges, and all the participants. This is the OneRecord Scouts presenting our solution for the IATA OneRecord Hackathon 2021. In our solution, we have tried to automate two workflows. In the workflow 1, we are addressing the Pay Cargo and MSC challenge, where we have tried to create a time and milestone based payment guarantee system. In the next challenge, we are addressing the digital identity challenge of DCSA using the IATA's OneRecord Identity and Access Management architecture. In the workflow 2, we are addressing the challenge 1, which is track and trace using Nextdoor's OneRecord and the DCSA API. And in the challenge 2, we are addressing the IoT solution to demonstrate the full potential of smart devices using the 7PGPS IoT APIs. And we are also making the solution a candidature for the challenge 5, where we are bundling all these solutions into a single app. A little bit more detail about the challenge 3 and 4. Pay Cargo and MSC and DCSA. We have a provision for the freight forwarders to get a quote. The MSC account is configured to receive quotation requests from freight forwarders. When freight forwarders request quotes, they get a limited time quotations presented to them. And we have implemented a payment guarantee system here. If the freight forwarder wants to move ahead with the quotation, they are requested to place a deposit, currently at 20% of the quotation amount before the expiry of the quotation. We have implemented Pay Cargo APIs here. We use Pay Cargo API to collect the payment on MSC's behalf with the condition that the freight forwarder can forfeit the deposit if they don't place a confirmed booking within the stipulated time. On the confirmation of booking, the freight forwarders, when they confirm the booking within the expiry date, we will adjust the deposit amount towards the total amount for the confirmed booking. Again, Pay Cargo API is in play here. In all of the above, the digital identity of the stakeholder is established securely through the IATA's OneRecord Identity and Access Management solution, which uses mutual TLS and also client certificates and a token-based authentication system. In the challenge 1, 2, and 5, we are using OneRecord and DCSA TNT APIs and 7P Solutions IoT API. Here we are leveraging the cloud using the OneRecord and DCSA API. We have created a true multi-model tracking tool, adding to IoT APIs from 7PGPS and IATA OneRecord APIs from Nextdoor. Our solution improves visibility and predictability with live location data and other sensor data such as temperature throughout the shipment life cycle. The user can track the shipment through transport segments and receive essential events related to the shipment to the user. We use extensive analytics. Our solution demonstrates the full potential of IoT smart devices, monitoring the temperature and geolocation of the cargo and light sensors for security. We use data analytics to project recurring failures on a heat map. This data will be projected back using AI and ML to the user to determine in advance the quality of the expected service. The solution allows collaboration. It allows the user to monitor cargo and asset conditions throughout the supply chain. Any excursions will trigger alerts to increase the quality of service by timely intervention. The solutions can be accessed anywhere. All the above solutions are bundled into an app with an intuitive interface that brings together all these in a cohesive way and empowers the shipper, their chosen freight forwarder, and shipping companies to manage their supply chains effectively. Let us see the solution in action now. The freight forwarders can log in to the app using IATA's Identity Access Management. They can enter details about the shipment. They can choose the container in which they are going to ship. We are selecting a full container, a 40-foot container here. Let us assume the weight is 4,000 kgs. They can click on Get a Quote. They can choose the shipping company here in this screen. We are choosing Mediterranean Shipping Company here. And they can confirm the request and they will get a confirmation that quotation is sent to the shipping company. The shipping company can see such quotation request received. They can view the details of the quotation request. They have a provision to enter the amount for the shipping. They can also specify a quotation expiry date and they can send quotation to the freight forwarder. They will get a confirmation. The freight forwarder can see such quotations given under saved quote screen. They can reserve the quotation by paying a payment guarantee. Currently it is at 20% of the quoted value. We are integrating to Pay Cargo APIs here. The payer can see the deposit made as a payment guarantee. In this example, it is $3,000. The vendor also MSC can see the amount such received as a payment guarantee. Now the freight forwarder can go and book the shipment within the stipulated time before the quotation expires. When the booking happens, we integrate to pay cargo. We transfer the amount, which is the total quotation minus the deposit already made, and we transfer the money between the payer, which is a freight forwarder in this example, and the vendor, who is MSC. Here establishing a payment guarantee so that the deposit will be forfeited if the freight forwarder cannot make the booking within the stipulated time allowed by MSC when they gave the quote. Freight forwarder can also look at the shipments and they can track it using the C-way bill number. We are integrating to both 7PGPS API here. We are bringing the IoT data and the user, the freight forwarder, can actually see vital parameters. Currently has flight data, that's what we are showing. This can be easily replaced with the shipment path. It will show them the flight path. We are using the geolocation API and the temperature API here for this demonstration. They can also see the temperature graph, which gives all the data received as the temperature of the shipment through the life cycle as a graph. They can also see the history. Here we are integrating to DCSA's track and trace API. They can see the status of the shipment, like whether the booking has been confirmed, whether it departed, whether the documents have been approved, and whether the shipment has arrived at the destination.